Welcome, everyone. I'm Kimberly Boschman, and this is the Intentionally Intuitive Podcast. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the forecast for each life path number for September 2024. Can't believe we're already into the fall here in the Northern Hemisphere, but here we are. So we'll break that down as we move into the reading. Before we get into it, though, this, of course, is a general reading. If you would like a personalized forecast where we'll take a look at your own personal numerology, please book some time with me. My information is in the description box below, and I would love to work with you. All right, let's take a look to see what September has in store for us. Life path number 1. So you all are going to be working with the vibrations of the 18-9 for September. So this is interesting, and this might not be necessarily what the 1 wants to hear because the 1 energy can be, very motivated, very ambitious, that go-getter type of energy. But September is really asking you to slow down a little bit, to pay attention to your body and what it's asking for. And I would say body, mind, spirit, right? What is it that where is it that you might be out of alignment or pushing yourself too hard? Maybe you are sort of moving towards some kind of a burnout, right? This would be a great month to schedule in those opportunities for rest and relaxation, taking a vacation, getting rejuvenated, just really taking some time for self and really filling your cup back up. So this would not be a month to overcommit, to say yes to too many engagements or too many responsibilities, especially if it's going to sort of, especially if it's going to leave you feeling depleted. So be really careful about what you're saying yes to this month. If you're saying it because it feels aligned and you feel really good about it, then yes, go for it. But if you're saying yes out of perceived obligation and you're sort of taking that burden on when you can't really handle it this month, then those are the areas where I would invite you to re-examine and just make sure that you're taking ample time for self this month. And it may mean that you have to cancel some things, that you may have to you might have committed to something previously and you might need to revisit that with that person and let them know that you're no longer capable of doing it. And that's okay. That honesty is very much needed and you are not responsible for how the other person takes it. You're not serving anyone if you're feeling burnt out or disgruntled because you've taken on too much. I would say this is definitely also a great month for a great opportunity for sort of getting organized and rebalanced in any area of your life where you feel misaligned or again, where you just feel depleted. This is such a beautiful month to figure out what could help you to get realigned or again, to help you to fill that cup back up. This is definitely also a month, and this can kind of go against the sort of the internal calling of the 1, because 1 energy can be somewhat impulsive, but this is a great month to sort of practice or sort of flex that muscle when it comes to, managing that impulsivity and really having that patience for self and where you're at on your journey and what you're capable of in this moment, recognizing those limitations. And sometimes the limitations are we're just overworked. We're just overburdened by what we've said yes to. And so this month is a great time to get organized and to, get yourself to a place where you feel rejuvenated and refreshed. And this is such a great time also to really practice having those difficult conversations with others, especially when it has to do with having committed to something and then having to sort of backtrack and, delegate that out or release it because you've taken on too much type of thing. So being very honest with yourself and then honest with others about what you need and, where you're at on your journey. what I would definitely say is this is not a month to be impulsive or overly hasty. So definitely take your time with whatever comes in for you, whatever opportunities, whatever sort of actions you take this month. Make sure that you're very conscious of that decision, right? And that it feels good for you. Now, it's interesting because you all are working with butterfly energy for your animal wisdom message. And one of the things that this really brings in, a lot of times we think of like transformation with the butterfly, but really what I'm seeing is it's about life's rhythms, right? And the cyclical nature of life and really sort of honoring the rhythm of life. So for you all, there's definitely something here about honoring where you're at on your journey in this moment. If you feel depleted, you are depleted, and you've got to figure out a way to get rejuvenated. If you feel however you're feeling at this point, it's there for a reason. That feeling is there for a reason. It's a guidepost to draw you inwards to sort of honor whatever it is that you're feeling, and to understand that part of life's rhythm is about honoring the stillness and the time for rest and the time for rejuvenation, and not only honoring the action and the hustle and pushing yourself type of thing. Everything will get accomplished that needs to get accomplished. Everything will fall in line exactly as it's meant to fall in line. Your job, especially this month, is to say yes or no to whatever presents based on how you're feeling. So beautiful month to get in touch with self and to really honor self as you move through September, and to honor those sort of those rhythms of life, right? Sometimes it's fast-paced, sometimes we're meant to strive and hustle, and sometimes we're meant for that stillness and rejuvenation. And for you all, this is really a beautiful month to figure out, which rhythm you're in. So I hope it's a great September for you all. Take care, ones. Bye for now.